Singapore's Navy's strength is still debated until this very day. Many people like to claim that Singapore's Navy is rather weak due to its small size. Its capabilities are easily outclassed by its larger neighbors. While it is true that Singapore is very small in terms of size and population, what still stands out is the country's wealth. Singapore is still one of Asia's largest military spenders. According to a database published by the Lowy Institute, the military expenditure at defense sector purchasing power parity ranks Singapore to actually be the 11th highest out of 26 countries. A country as tiny as Singapore is spending more than that of Thailand, Vietnam, and the Philippines. Only Indonesia spends more than Singapore. Singapore spent about $17.5 billion, whereas Indonesia spent about $18.5 billion. However, one should know that much of Singapore's spending goes to the purchase of advanced equipment, such as submarines, which are the topic of today's video. Whereas compared to Indonesia, or the Philippines even, which spends a lot to employ its huge army. Its submarines, therefore, can easily outclass its neighbors. Submarines play a critical role in a nation's naval strategy due to their stealth capabilities and multi-mission potential. Unlike surface ships, submarines can operate undetected beneath the surface of the water, making them ideal for surveillance, intelligence gathering, and strategic deterrence. Their ability to carry and deploy a variety of weapon systems, including torpedoes, mines, and cruise missiles, makes them a formidable force in both offensive and defensive operations. In the context of Singapore's unique geopolitical situation, submarines serve as key assets in safeguarding its territorial waters and ensuring maritime security in the busy shipping lanes of Southeast Asia. The stealth capabilities of submarines are particularly advantageous for Singapore. Operating unseen beneath the waves, they are ideal for conducting discreet surveillance and intelligence operations in the region, especially in the congested sea lanes near the Malacca Strait. This allows Singapore to monitor potential threats and maintain a secure maritime environment for both national and international interests. Furthermore, the role of submarines in Singapore's naval strategy is not limited to defense and security. They also contribute to the nation's efforts in maritime research and environmental conservation. The RSN submarines can be employed in scientific explorations and environmental monitoring missions, aiding in the study of marine ecosystems and oceanographic research, which is crucial for an island nation like Singapore. So let's go on and answer the important part of today's video: just how strong are Singapore's submarines? To begin this story, let us first jump into a quick historical overview of Singapore's submarine program. The Republic of Singapore Navy, or RSN for short, began its submarine fleet in the late 1990s with the acquisition of the Challenger-class submarines, which were former Jormen-class submarines from the Swedish Navy. This acquisition included 4 vessels: the RSS Challenger, RSS Conqueror, RSS Centurion, and RSS Chieftain, commissioned in the early 2000s. These submarines were extensively modernized versions of the ex-Jormen class with significant modifications to adapt them to the operational conditions in tropical waters, including the installation of air conditioning, marine growth protection systems, and corrosion-resistant piping. Later, in 2005, the RSN expanded its fleet with 2 Archer-class submarines, formerly Västergötland-class submarines, also from the Swedish Navy. These were the RSS Archer and RSS Swordsman, which were commissioned in 2011 and 2013, respectively. These vessels were part of an effort to place the older Challenger-class submarines with more advanced and capable submarines. More recently, the RSN has moved towards acquiring new submarines. In 2013, the Ministry of Defense, MINDEF of Singapore, signed a deal with the German naval shipbuilding firm ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems for 2 Type 218SG submarines, marking the first time the RSN purchased brand new submarines. These new submarines, with significantly improved capabilities including air-independent propulsion systems, are part of a strategy to replace the aging Challenger-class submarines. The Type 218SG submarines are custom designed for operations in Singapore's unique maritime environment, particularly its shallow and busy tropical waters, and it has a cost of over $1.36 billion. In terms of capabilities, let us start with the Challenger class. The Republic of Singapore Navy operates 2 Challenger-class diesel-electric attack submarines, each measuring 51 meters in length and with a beam width of 6.1 meters. These submarines, capable of reaching speeds up to 16 knots while submerged, feature a distinct teardrop-shaped hull and an X-rudder configuration. These design elements contribute to their enhanced underwater maneuverability. However, the Challenger class has a relatively limited diving depth, reaching only up to 150 meters, which is notably shallower compared to the 300-meter capability of the Archer-class submarines. The Challenger-class submarines are equipped with advanced weapon systems that include the ability to launch modern wire-guided torpedoes. The Navy also includes 2 Archer-class diesel-electric attack submarines, each stretching 60.5 meters in length and with a beam of 6.1 meters. These submarines are capable of reaching speeds up to 15 knots when submerged. They are equipped with Sterling Mk3 air-independent propulsion (AIP) technology, enhancing their stealth and endurance underwater. Originally designed for the colder conditions of the Atlantic, these vessels have been adapted through a tropicalization process for operation in warmer climates. This adaptation involved installing corrosion-resistant piping and valves, marine growth protection systems, and additional cooling systems. The Archer-class submarines boast an advanced sonar system and the DCNS Subtix combat data system, as well as a pressurized diver's lockout for Special Forces operations. Additionally, they are fitted with a new flank array sonar developed by Singapore's Defence Science and Technology Agency and ST Electronics. Their armament includes the capability to fire WASS Black Shark heavyweight torpedoes, making them formidable in their operational capabilities. And finally, 4 Invincible-class submarines, constructed by the German shipbuilder ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems. These state-of-the-art submarines will each have a length of 70 meters and a beam measuring 6.3 meters, capable of reaching speeds of up to 15 knots underwater. A notable feature of these submarines is their air-independent propulsion (AIP) system based on fuel cell technology, which significantly extends their underwater endurance. In addition, they will be equipped with combat systems developed by Atlas Electronic and ST Electronics. The armament of the Invincible class includes 8 533mm torpedo tubes, enabling them to launch heavyweight torpedoes. This addition will enhance the operational capabilities of the Singapore Navy, reflecting their commitment to maintaining a modern and effective maritime force. These Invincible-class submarines should already show the strength of Singapore's submarine capabilities. Each submarine is named Invincible, Impeccable, Illustrious, and Inimitable. Their names already show just how the government is confident in using them. While opinions fly around here and there on its actual functionalities, it should still have enough prowess to defend the country's interest. In fact, according to a Singaporean commanding officer, the submarines are, quote, custom designed for operations in Singapore's shallow and busy tropical waters and are also able to stay underwater for a longer period of time. The same officer also said that submarines are crucial because they act as force multipliers with their ability to attack with stealth. Despite the many opinions, it is still possible to see loopholes around Singapore's entire defense. Indonesia, for instance, has a huge amount of naval assets. Malaysia, on the other hand, also has its own formidable submarines. But can these Indonesian warships, Malaysian submarines, even stand toe-to-toe against Singaporean submarines? Well, if we are going to abide by the weapons used, the sensors, technology, and overall performance, then it is easy to see just how strong Singapore really is. But anyway, do let us know what you think. Thanks for watching.